Hey guys, welcome. I'm just going to run you through a really quick explanation of my field site map. I've chosen anime cosplay for my media niche, and let's start with access. So what I have here is phone devices, laptop computers, internet and apps. Through the internet you can find a lot of community groups. I found one where you can actually make friends with fellow cosplayers, and I found some apps that are pretty helpful for cosplayers. There's one for cosplaying planning, so you have checklist and buy list as well. And there's an Amino app, which is a place basically like Instagram but for cosplayers specifically. Okay, moving on to social media. First, we have Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. What I've realized is that each platform serves a different purpose for cosplayers. So, Twitter and Facebook is more community based. YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok is more self produced. So, let's start with Twitter and Facebook. I've realized that a lot of the community groups are based on Twitter and Facebook. The similarities between them is that there's a lot of news and event sharing, reposts, and a lot of promotion of each other's cosplays. The only difference between these platforms is that Twitter actually has more meme and anime content. And just in the corner there, I provided some community groups on Twitter. Moving on to YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. These platforms include cosplayers curating original work or the sharing of others. I've realized that they all embody different interactions and content. Now, starting with YouTube, we have makeup tutorials, guides, and tips to cosplay, as well as vlogs. The content here is made to inform and entertain the audience. Then we have Instagram. There's a use of reels and stories and a lot of promotion based content, as well as cosplay brands that offer makeup, wigs, and costumes. And lastly, we have TikTok, which focuses on the visual side of things, which includes videos and music, effects and transitions, as well as short glow up vids turning into the cosplay character. Next up are the influencers of anime cosplay. I provided accounts from TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Definitely give them all a look, you'll be so amazed. Now let's move on to listening platforms. This includes podcasts from iTunes, SoundCloud, and Spotify. There are some examples there that you can look up, and basically, with these podcasts, there's a lot of storytelling, a lot of tips as well on cosplays, and it's very unfiltered, so they say anything they want. Next, we have production, including editing apps and software, costume planning and creation, and camera and equipment. Within costume planning and creation, there's a lot of planning that goes into each cosplay. First, you need to take inspiration from an anime and decide on the character to cosplay. Then, there's a planning on what to buy to achieve the look, which is very time consuming and expensive. Then, we have the editing apps and software. This includes picture editing and video editing. Here are some apps that most cosplayers use to edit their content. And lastly, we have websites. This platform provides convention websites and is where all the online shopping brands are. Starting with convention websites, this is the online presence of anime conventions and where they can provide dates and information on the next event. These events are very popular amongst cosplayers, and you'll see a lot of them dressing up in their favorite characters. Next is online shopping, which involves selling and buying of cosplay makeup and clothing. This basically just includes the things cosplayers buy to complete a look. And there I provided some websites that offer cosplay materials. And that's the end of my video. Thanks guys, I hope you have a greater understanding of a media niche and have a great day.